Hi there. I'm in a vacant lot across the street from my house. Look what we've got over here. See that? It's a piece of cardboard tube hanging in the tree. Got all kinds of interesting stuff like that. Come on, let me show you. Okay, check it out. There's a piece of fence picket hanging up in the tree over here. And over here, there's another one. See that? They're all over the place. Started noticing this about, a year ago. Started out with things like this right here. Little branches. They were just kind of wedged into the crotch of a tree someplace, kind of like this. See? They're all over the place. And sometimes pieces of scrap lumber stuck into the fences this way. There's another one. Anytime there's a piece of scrap lumber laying on the ground, it's likely to wind up wedged up in a tree someplace. Okay, this stuff's been going on for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. All these things keep appearing in the trees like this, little branches, little sticks, and we didn't know what it was for a long time. But finally, my son saw the guy one day. It was a guy in his late 60s somewhere, and he's going around and he's sticking these branches in the tree. So my son asked him, "Why are you doing that?" And here's what he told him. He was doing it so that God would protect the neighborhood. I guess these are supposed to look like crosses. And after we learned that, then we started noticing that sometimes he does this. Okay, you can probably just barely read this, but it says, "Love Jesus," written on here. We started noticing that there's a lot of those pieces of scrap lumber had little pictures of Jesus taped to them, little notes like "Love God" and stuff like that. So I started doing what every good atheist will do. Take his little icons down, and every time I saw one, I took it down every chance I got. And then, this is what happened. Instead of sticks, like that up there, he went to bubble gum or something. Started making bubble gum crosses on the trees. And then he took to marking on the lampposts. You can see there clearly, "Love Jesus." And here on the neighborhood sign we get the green cross protecting the neighborhood. A lot of this kind of stuff right here, that's what we noticed. Little branches in the crotches of the tree. But sometimes the branches aren't so little. And sometimes the logs are pretty good size, like this one right here. Hey, you could crucify Jesus on this one. And sometimes he makes little decorations out of cedar bark like this. And sometimes he does it this way. Hangs a piece of wood on a fence post like this. Or the other way around. I've seen fence posts hanging on the trees. And one is never enough. More bubblegum crosses on the mailboxes. And he's no respecter of property. If you've got a decorative item up on your fence, I guess he figures that's fair game too. And sometimes he likes to wedge his handiwork into the tree with a rock, like that. And sometimes he puts rebar in the trees. This is one of the smaller ones that I've found. As long as this has been going on, it seems like nobody notices this but me. I've never heard anybody complain, but I gotta wonder, if this had been a gang sign, do you think somebody would have taken notice? Do you think somebody would have got upset? What if I had written an atheist message up here, like, "There is no God"? Do you think someone would have been offended? Do you think they would have scraped it off by now? I want to know, does this man have the extraordinary ability to invoke the will of God by placing icons in places that he wants protected? Or is God just some kind of cosmic idiot that can be manipulated by festooning the trees with trash like this? And here we have a piece of PVC pipe. So what I want to know, is this a sign of sincere religious devotion? Or is this perhaps a sign of mental illness? OCD perhaps, or a lapse with reality? And if so, then what am I supposed to make of something like this? A little old man who's putting sticks in the trees, he's a little soft in the head. But the people who put this sign up, I know they're batshit crazy. I swear, I feel like I'm living in the world's biggest insane asylum.